I am from a multicultural background. My mother is British, but from Danish, Dutch, and Argentinian heritage, and my father was Malawian. And they met in Australia. I am married to a man who is Ethiopian by origin and grew up in Germany. So very, very diverse in my background. I mean, my meals in my house growing up were often two different types of foods. So my mom learned how to make my dad's traditional food, and also we would have very, I guess, European style food at the same time. So we always had two types of food at the table. And I've lived in about 7 countries on 3 continents. I've traveled all over the world, and I have attended church services, everywhere from South America, North America, Africa, Europe, Asia. And what I've recognized across it all is that when God's Spirit is there, God's Spirit is there. Across every culture. I get an itch in myself when I've been somewhere too long. I get really, really bored, and I love the diversity. I love what it looks like in different cultures, what it sounds like in different cultures. And one of the great benefits of having a multicultural experience in me is that I feel like I can go anywhere and I fit anywhere. The negative side is that I also feel like I belong nowhere. Like there is nowhere I belong. So I have loved being in a church service in Canada, and I have loved being in a church service in South Africa or in Cambodia or in Nicaragua. But and it all is like an expression of God. But when it comes to filling in a box of where I'm from, I find it really frustrating because I can't answer that question in a one way. I'm from everywhere and nowhere, it kind of feels like. I really do feel strongly about having a place where we are able to express our worship of God in diverse ways, because that's for me, that is what heaven is going to look like. That is what that is so exciting, that with all cultures, all tongues, all expressions of worship together can be. I'm so excited about the idea of what this might look like as a church community. And the thing is, I am obviously multicultural and biracial, and as a woman of colour, I have experienced incredible racism within the church, and not just within the church in England, within the church in lots of different countries. So I'm also excited about being part of a community that addresses what it is to be truly diverse, truly inclusive of all cultures, of all backgrounds, of all diversity. It really excites me that we can be part of that and be part of what God's doing. And thumbs up to that.